How's it going, guys? Name's Travis Martin, and you are on Trade Confident, the YouTube channel. Okay, this video, I'm going to start off right off the bat here. This video is going to be very, very different than what you guys are normally used to. I'm going to be addressing some comments. This is going to be kind of like a family meeting for our subscribers, as well as those people in the comments. And I think you guys will get a lot of good stuff out of this, but it's going to be very different, kind of just addressing some things that are coming up. Okay, I'm not going to waste time. We're going to jump in. So there's a few sectors of comments that are coming up about Ethereum, and people are getting very, very aggressive. They're getting angry, very, very, very frustrated about Ethereum, the videos I've been coming out with. Okay, let's just address this and a few other things. So Ethereum, guys, you know that if you've been following this channel, we have not been able to get into the Ethereum trade here for a little while. There are a few times that we've missed the buy limit. The price has not gotten down and hit us, and then we've continued to go up here. Now, this is not the only coin that we're obviously trading, because we have won 79 for 79 wins on this channel, and we honestly have never lost a single trade the entire year. We've started this in March. We're not scalping. We're doing, between about 10 to 20% profit per trade here is what we're looking at. But let me just address some things. Guys, I literally woke up yesterday and I looked at the charts and I was like, dang it. And like literally, like I don't get emotional when I trade. That's probably like the extent of it. I was like, man, that's a bummer. Like we didn't get into our buy limits, and I moved it up here. So addressing some things in the comments, there are people in the comments saying that I should be reporting a loss on Ethereum because we have not been able to get into a trade. Now, I want to be very clear about this, guys. There's a difference between losing a trade and it being a loss in missing an opportunity, a missed opportunity, okay? Because our buy limit hasn't been hit, what I've been doing is I've been moving our first buy limit up so we can get triggered in faster. I'm literally in this trade with you guys, with my hard-earned money, so I understand that getting into Ethereum was a trade a lot of people wanted to get into. I highly recommend you guys get diversified. The reason why we were up almost $600, close to $700 in the account in the last, 48 hours is because we are diversified. ADA did really well. EOS is doing incredibly well for everybody. I called out that trade for, almost 20% in the profit. ADA and some other coins are doing very well in here. Okay, let's get back to the point. Okay, looking at Ethereum, guys, I want to address another comment that we're getting. So because a missed opportunity is not a lost trade. The only way we can lose a trade is if we have one of our buy limits hit, we have money in the market, and we sell for a loss. That is the only way you can have a loss. We have never taken a loss, and I just want to make that clear because it's confusing a lot of people. Some people are like, you need to count a loss. A missed opportunity is not a loss. Only when you have skin in the game, you've hit your first buy limit and then sell at a lower, your balance on that trade, that specific trade, is lower when you sell than when you buy. That is considered a loss, and we've never taken one of those yet. Okay, thank you guys so much just for giving me grace on this video and addressing all these things, because it's really like getting out of control, and I don't really like listening to other YouTubers when they do this, so I'm trying to do this as eloquently as possible. Another comment that's coming out is basically just a lot of frustration that we're not in this trade yet. Guys, let me just point this out to you guys. From a technical analysis perspective, when I come in here and I look for a drop back in the market, and I come in here and, I pull a Fibonacci 50% retracement, and I look at a low and a high, and I tell you guys, you know what, I'm looking for a move back down to, I know I've definitely called this before, a $4,000, looking at $3,500. Here's what I want you guys to understand is that I don't put time frames on any of these pullbacks. The reason for that is because I don't know exactly when that's going to happen. But if structure starts breaking down here, these are very good targets of where we can look for the price to reverse if we start seeing these drops happen very fast. And so I want to communicate that to you guys. That's why I'm looking for. Now, with the trend exhaustion in here and the price versus the well money flow, when we do get up into this top red section here, this is where we're looking for higher low formation. That's a higher low here. This is looking for drops back in the market. We're looking for drops in the market here, as we can see there. And then we're also looking for this to happen when we get up to these higher prices, looking for maybe a further drop down. This is incredibly accurate. You guys know all about these indicators. That's not what this video is for. What I want to explain to you guys is that not all targets are going to be hit immediately after the video comes out. What I'm looking for and what I want you guys to understand is those are areas where we could see the price head down if we start breaking these, ascending support lines where they start moving down very fast. So they are future predictions of where we could be heading if this comes out, if it plays out, we break structures. It's not going to happen immediately. So I hopefully that is something that I can just come on here and explain to you guys, and hope you guys give me, a little bit more grace here. Guys, I really am trying my absolute best in every single one of these videos, working 7 days a week, nonstop, doing over, 100 plus emails a day sometimes. And it's just, I spend so much time on the buy limits. We're doing really, really well. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, yes, I know we're doing really well. People are making tens of thousands of dollars. Some people are trading for a living finally with our system. It's been awesome. But I wanted to address the comments in the Ethereum videos of, you know what, guys, we haven't seen the drop that I've expected yet, but let me go in the second half of this video here. What I want you guys to be looking at is this. Last time, I ended up getting a lot of really, really bad comments. Literally, they were so bad, this sounds weird to admit it on YouTube, but I almost felt like I wanted to just quit for a week because it was so bad. You're the worst trader ever. You're making terrible calls, and then we ended up dropping down very faster. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen over here. Okay. So I want to be clear about that. Not trying to be arrogant when I say this at all. But what I'm saying is, guys, a lot of people who are going to try to FOMO in up here, you could be holding this bag for a while if we drop back down, which is exactly like what we saw happen over here. Okay. Let me show you right now, for those of you guys who really want to get into this trade and you think it's going to keep going up, let me actually show you how I would do this with really good risk management. Now, I want to make this very clear. This is not an official trade call. This is not an official trade call. The only official trade call that I have right now is for you guys to set up your buy limit in here at the buy limit 1, which has not been hit yet, okay? If you want to get into the market and you think this thing's going to keep going up so you guys don't miss out on any more opportunities, because I know you guys have in the comments said, you know what, we've missed this opportunity. I wish we would have gotten in sooner. I will teach you guys how to do this with good risk management. What you can do, and it's going to be different from what we normally do, is you can do this. Let's say you have $1,000. I would look, personal advice only, not financial advice, $1,000. You could put 25%, $250 at a market order right now. You could then put 25% here, 25% at this price, and 25% at this price. This is member-only content that I'm showing you guys on this video. I just want to give you guys full transparency of what I'm looking at on here. If you don't want to miss out any further, and this actually does keep going up, you will have skin in the game of 25%. If it drops back down and hits our buy limits, great. Your entry will not be here. It will actually move down because you're going to help yourself dollar cost average. If we move down way over here, your guys' entry will move down somewhere right around here to give you guys a better dollar cost average entry, and then you can make money as the price goes back up when it goes up. That is an option, so I want to make sure you guys have that availability right now. If you're like, I just want to get into a trade, that's what you can do. I am personally not going to take that trade at all. I am going to be patient in here and wait for the buy limit to get hit. If we drop there and then we come back down, I am looking for a possible entry here. Why do I have an entry down here? And then I'll talk about something else here real quick before we end this video. Taking the top to 50% retracement, I'm looking for this one to get hit because this will definitely be a break of the ascending support line, maybe a retracement, and back down here to the 50% Fibonacci retracement is a perfect place to get picked up, and it's also correlating to the third touch on the ascending support line. So let me talk about that real quick. Another reason why I am not getting, I'm still bearish on this is this pattern right here. 1, 2, 3 touch on this channel, okay? We have officially hit it. 1, 2, I'm accumulating this as 2, looking for this third touch over here. This is a pattern that plays out a lot of times where you see this happen in the market and we come back down here. Now, if this happens, there's going to be a lot of people who are really excited that we haven't got into, trades here and we haven't FOMO'd in and we were patient, and that's what can happen. I have had a lot of people in this trade over here FOMO in when we're at these high prices, just as we were over here. We were patient, we got picked up down here, and we actually won 13 trades in a row on this bear market cycle. It was one of the highest amount of profits we've ever hit because we hit our second, and there was one trade we hit our third buy limit, and we had so much money in the market that our accounts went up crazy amounts over here, and people made a ton of money. This is what I think could be happening to this move on Ethereum. So I definitely want you guys to be watching out for that. Okay. So I think I covered everything there as far as the comments. I just wanted to have an honest family meeting. I will come out with I'll come out with a huge video for Ethereum to go over the technical analysis, probably on, Wednesday or Friday of this week, but I wanted to take this to kind of just have like a family time to share this with you guys I promise you guys I'm doing my absolute best. I know there's a lot of frustration. You guys haven't been hit here, but I highly recommend, if I can say this, it is so important to be diversified into multiple coins. The reason why we're up so much and we broke our $22,000, account balance in here, which was a record I was trying to actually break before the end of, I was trying to get here by December. To be honest with you guys, it was 20,000 by December. We've already hit it and it's November 9th. The reason for this is because we're diversified and I'm not putting all of my trades into one basket, if you will, on Ethereum. I'm in ADA right now. I'm looking to get set up in ADA. We already took a win on ADA this morning. The next buy limit is set up over here for ADA. We're in EOS. EOS is doing crazy good amounts over here. That we're up like close to 20% this morning, up like 18.13. So we're doing very good, but I wanted to specifically talk about the Ethereum video because a lot of people in the comments were just so frustrated that I was looking for a drop and we haven't seen it yet. Look at this, guys, too. This hasn't changed. Short trades are drastically increasing on the blockchain consistently for Ethereum, and long trades are moving out. Now, I know some of you guys have emailed me. I know this is going to be awkward, and I'm going to finish the video after this. I promise. I'm going to end this here. There have been people emailing me that I coach that have hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars. They email me, and I'm actually getting people saying, Travis, I'm so sorry I want to be careful how I say this. They're basically coming in and they're like, Travis, I'm sorry you have to be bashed so much in the comments on YouTube, because they understand the importance of patience. And yes, the market is going to keep going up here, but this is a huge overextension rally. This is exactly the same type of visual structure we saw over here before we saw this huge crash, over here as well. It seems as though, and please give me grace when I say this, guys, it seems as though the people who have been trading for a longer time and they have more money in the markets, they understand the reason why I haven't been FOMOing into these top prices and I've been patient on this move back down. So I'm not saying that it's wrong to be frustrated. That's not it, guys. I wish we would have gotten picked up into this trade too, because we would have had some money in here. I wish I would have gotten that money. So it's hundreds of dollars I would have made too. But what I'm saying here, guys, is I'm trying my best to get us into every single one of these buy limits. And I do really believe it is better to be patient for a buy limit to get hit than to try to get in here. People are going to try to get in. It's going to move back down. We'll get into our buy limit. We'll take profits here. If it doesn't come up above your entry and this thing heads back down, you're stuck holding the bag while we are entering trades and winning trades, exactly like we did over here. We won 13 trades in a row in the bear market cycle while everyone was still holding in losses this entire time and had to wait. And then we've won over 20 trades in a row with this single bull market right here. So those of you who got in over here, which could be a lot of you actually entering in right now, you could be holding for all of this duration until you're back to the entry here, and then you're into profits over here, where we have won over 30 trades within this one single cycle, over 30 trades in a row. So I promise you guys, I really do believe it's more important to stay patient than it is to FOMO in, and I am doing the absolute best I can to get you guys into the best entries, and I personally think we've done very well. But I know Ethereum has just been one of those coins that's just been a little bit more frustrating. So I want to let you guys know I sympathize with you, and I hear you, and I see you in the comments, and know that I'm doing my absolute best. So guys, God bless you so much. Everything you guys need, if you do want to trade this, I'm not turning this into a sales video now, you guys can get it over at the membership. It's underpriced. It's $49 a month for our membership. You guys know the indicator black sell real quick is just the bundle pack over here. It is 83% off, and I will be upping the prices at the end of the month. So I wanted to give that to you guys. All the videos will return to normal tomorrow, but I want to just give you guys a full family update and just address some of the comments there. And hope you guys have an amazing day. God bless you so much, and I will see you guys later. Alrighty, bye-bye.